uplifting way. Peach C. Note: on a physical level, all this 5 energy is likely going to mean some 5th chakra clearings, throat, ears, thyroid, etc. So any extra nurturing here will go a long way in supporting the physical expression of any remaining emotional repression. The precipice from now until the new moon on January 23rd, we are in kind of a holding pattern. We are being given some time to wrap up unfinished 2011 business, prepare for our new reality, collect our thoughts and ponder, choose what this year will mean for us individually, because undoubtedly it will be different for everyone. We are teetering on the edge of the summit. We can feel the initiation phase drawing to a close, and we know that the upward climb of our apprenticeship has brought us to unprecedented heights where we are able to see so much more than ever before. The voices of the past may still try to seductively lure us into an emotional tailspin, but for the most part, these are just tests to show us how far we've come, and that the fear-based realities have all but lost their appeal to the ego. We are more in control of our thoughts than ever, and this will definitely serve us well this year. In many ways, we are like the proverbial tarot fool again, standing on the precipice of the unknown, feeling the excitement of a new journey, but this time with all the wisdom gleaned from facing our fears on the long, lone journey through our shadow and back. For a few more precious moments, we have the opportunity to take a good look around behind us, to see and appreciate just how far we've climbed and ahead, to take a final glance out over the landscape of our future of possibilities as we prepare to venture back down into the village to the outer world, and, dare I say, to become part of civilization again, albeit in a very new way. Our only rule now is to be love. To bring love to everything that we do, and all whom we meet. To live our lives so fully in love that our enthusiasm spreads like the contagious fire of passion. Imagine the juxtaposition of living an inspired life against the chaos and fears of a falling world. One thing is certain, we will definitely be noticed now, from this moment forward, and into the next millennium. Love will restructure everything as the predominant force on the planet. Each of you will come to know your true purpose for being here, the sole origin of your genetic lineage, your contribution to the ascension, and the full scope and capability of your own personal direction and focus of love. You are aligning with the cosmic heartbeat which pulses in rhythm with the earth, and in this harmonization comes the true meaning of human incarnation. Peach CAN Overview 2012 will bring a clearer, broader understanding of how the universe works, and you will be creating accordingly. There is so much to learn, yet you already know it all. Peach CA, as we enter this pivotal year of change, we will notice many new discoveries about ourselves and our capabilities as new humans. These capabilities are vast and incomprehensible to many at this time. However, the star beings assure us that as we merge with the forces of the universe, we will come to understand that there are literally no limits, and that love opens all doors to all possibilities. We are still in the process of bringing the most dense aspects of our emotional, physical selves to light, and we are still setting up our platforms and preparing our foundations in the new earth. And based on what I am being shown, this will be our main focus, especially for the first half of 2012. As I see it, this is the time allotted, supported by the cosmos, to transform our outer world to reflect the magic of our new inner world. This is what I would call the year of transformation made manifest. I am not convinced that it will be all rainbows and butterflies, but I do get the sense that we will finally get to see, feel, touch the results of some long-held intentions. The difference this year is that the changes we desire now have the energetic celestial footing to physicalize in the earth plane, replete with many opportunities, miracles and blessings. While many around us will be steeped deeply in the dismantling phase, we will be physically birthing our dreams and stepping into our empowered positions as new earth guardians. And everything in our lives will change as a result of this. We are still in the embodiment process, no doubt, and our souls still have some catching up to do, but according to the PHC, the rewiring needed to participate in the new energetics is complete. In the new human biology, the heart, literally, acts as the brain center, or central intelligence, and plays a vital role in decoding energy, multidimensional processing, and even interdimensional communication. With the heart in first place, we have full reign over the direction of our lives, and learning how to operate this new intelligence and biology will become a large part of 2012. The new human operating system is becoming the command center for the evolution of humankind. What we mean is this: the new human bioenergy system is designed to operate solely from the sustenance of universal love, the resonation of the high heart, and the life force that animates it. This river of love, universal life force, runs through the new human heart, giving the new human prototypes the ability to serve as living resonators of harmonic frequencies, thereby capable of living harmonic lives. PHC, I imagine, like most things, all of these changes will take place in succession. However, with the speed and force by which manifestation is now possible, there won't likely be a lot of waiting around. That said, according to the PHC, the earliest we can expect any kind of noticeable breakthrough, especially with regard to our biological transfiguration, will be around the equinox. We still have necessary adjustments to make while we work out all the kinks, and this always means that annoying but needed stop-start energy where we begin to move forward at an exhilarating pace and then suddenly, out of nowhere, the bottom falls out. This realignment process will continue, though more rapidly, until every level of our being is fully aligned with the new and true. Full circle. It's so hard to fathom, but yet so exciting, surreal, terrifying to say that this is officially my last and final energy update. 7 years ago, when this telepathic journey began for me, I had absolutely no idea what I was in for. And a good thing too. Spirit called, I answered, and my life was never happy the same again. Had I known the horrors up front, not so sure I would have made the trek with all of you, so most of my gratitude for the process lies in the blessing of only being able to see a foot in front of my face at any given time. And how? In all sincerity, I have nothing left to report on our arrival here. Everything has been said and I am officially out of words. That laugh was especially for my loved ones, as if any of them read this. My first level galactic job was to try to get us all to think with our hearts, myself included, and now that we are here, I am unemployed? No, seriously, my soul contract is up for the first phase of ascension, of which I didn't even really know the job description until it was nearly over, and I am officially a free agent. What now? Well, first I jump off into the unknown with the rest of you, praying that my wings work, either that or hope that the new human toolkit comes equipped with a parachute. Either way, big changes are afoot for TWYH. The truth is, I do have some idea what's up ahead, but like everyone else, I have to create it all, so I will need some time to set up shop before I re-emerge for phase 2, which, from what I can tell so far, will be very different. My work with the Pleiadians will continue in 2012, but in a different format and context. The information is already different, less about what will be, and more about what is, and a lot of it seems to be about figuring out how things work here, which, to my surprise, doesn't all come completely naturally. In other words, there is a lot to learn about the workings of this new world because most everything is changing, including our participation with it. So for now I will say that, 1, I am not really going anywhere per se, this is just an elaborate costume change, and 2, now that we are all finally thinking with our hearts, my talents are officially rendered useless, and lastly, but most importantly, thank you. I can't really put into words the amount of gratitude that fills my heart when I think about all the unconditional love and support this community has gifted me with over the years. You have offered me not only the ability to keep food on my table during some very scary financial lows, but it is because of all of you, my soul family, that I kept finding the courage to believe in myself and to stay the course. Honestly, it's been an odd experience to be, kind of, a teacher and a student at the same time, and sometimes it was just plain frightening, but in the process I learned so much about myself, warts and all, and my capabilities, that it was well worth the risk of any embarrassing public growth spurts. Well, from my perspective anyway. So before I am tempted to morph this already epic article into a shameless Oscar speech, I just really want to take this opportunity to say thanks for being beautiful in so many ways, mainly for having the courage, commitment and fortitude to shine your heart light, to show up for your higher self and for the world, but also for carrying me through some really dark times, and for allowing my journey to unfold in the presence of all of you. And though this particular leg of my journey ends here, it is really only the very beginning of something way more exciting for all of us. Which at this point, could really just mean a day without a nap. More than anything, I really hope that each of you will join me in the new Earth for Phase 2 of Ascension, the co-creation of our new world. In 2012, you will know what it means to be an embodied master of light. And you will be the guides, the way showers in this capacity. There is so much to be uncovered in this next phase of ascension, and we delight in the return of your memory of all that is. For now, we bid you farewell, but look forward to working more closely with you in the coming days, weeks and months of this breakthrough year, the year when love won the heart of humanity. Happy 2012. To new beginnings, Lauren. Think with your HIA RT.net.